All right, so let's start off with the example of the can rolling on the floor. So initially, this is the initial. The can was just sitting on the floor, and there's the hand not pushing it yet, and there's the floor and the earth. And then after it was pushed, the can was rolling, and the hand was probably a little bit closer, and still the earth. All right, and so the system included the can, the floor, the earth. So let's go ahead and draw that. So the system included the can, the hand, the floor, the earth. And so that's one, and then for the final, the same thing. The can, the hand, the floor, and the earth. And so the change that happened within the system is going to be our starting point on our discussion of energy. Within systems. So this is where we're going to start with our energy discussion. And in our class, we are going to say that energy is the ability to cause a change. In our class, look to what changes are occurring within the system. Okay, so within this boundary, what changes are happening. So we can do two things with energy. We can store it. We can store energy, or we can transfer energy. By identifying what changes are happening within the system, then we are able to so by identifying what changes happen during an event, so within the system, so maybe something is moving when it wasn't moving before, or something changed positions or a location, maybe it changed the shape or temperature. So whatever change happened, we can identify the energy transfer or the changes in the way the energy is stored. So we have to specify what the system is so that we can pay attention to what changes. So, maybe in our whole picture, there was the floor, there was the dresser, right? So maybe a closet, maybe there was a table over here, maybe your computer, and then a chair, and then maybe you had a cup of water, and then the can was right here. Okay, let me try to draw the can in a different color. So maybe this is where the can was. But it doesn't really matter. These don't really matter because they were outside the system, right? And so we kind of arbitrarily draw our system so that we can better identify the changes that's happening inside it. All right, so energy, we will use the capital E to talk about energy. And we're going to look at different kinds of energy. So we're going to talk about gravitational potential energy, kinetic energy, elastic potential energy, dissipated energy, and total energy. So we'll use E and then like a small letter here. So for energy that's total, we'll say ET. And I'll show you the rest that happens in the different kinds of energies. So we've talked about the system schemas. All right, you know how to draw the system schema already. And you also know how to draw the state diagrams. What you're going to do is learn how to draw the pie charts and the bar charts. So this is done, and then you're going to learn this next, and then maybe you'll do the bar charts this year.